What's poppin', Chop Squad? It's your boy Slate D-Biggs for AnimeMCS, and today's video is about the state of Zhao as of Kingdom Chapter 639, which is titled Good News. While this video is going to mainly focus on the state of Zhao, it is going to double as my chapter review for 639. The supplies have arrived. The Qin now have enough food to stabilize themselves for over half a year in Zhao, and that is a lot of time where they have the opportunity to set up. At this point, the only real problem that they have is being completely cut off from the rest of their country because of the city of Retsubi. Retsubi is fine as of now, and they think its protector will be able to hold it down, but Riboku isn't so sure about that, especially since it turns out the Qin is sending the Great General To. I'm sure the news about what's happened between Hoken and Shin slaying him has reached them by now, and they're probably stoked. They're ready to see Shin, give him a pat on the head, hug him, cry. He avenged Oki. So I don't know how long Retsubi is going to be able to hold out. Hopefully not long. And the pacing for the manga as of the past couple chapters, that was really just trying to cement how screwed they are. I hope the pacing can pick back up because I really liked how fast it was going here while they were chasing Riboku to Gyo. And wrap up this arc, man. This is the end of the arc. Please, just give us months later, this happened, this happened, this happened. Now we're good. That was basically the whole chapter, excluding what was happening in the capital of Zhao, which I am now going to discuss. It is widely known, generally accepted in Zhao and outside the rest of the territories. No, the Zhao King is doo-doo, poo-poo, trash. And if you ask me, he single-handedly screwed up this whole thing for Riboku. He screwed up the whole thing for his country, and this isn't gonna go unnoticed. It's bad enough that he didn't send the royal capital's main army to deal with the Qin forces, but now he's taken Riboku off the battlefield, and it's very clear that if Riboku stayed on the battlefield, Qin would not have received those supplies. And even if they did receive the supplies, Riboku saw what was coming. He probably could have shut down the huge attack that's about to happen on Retsubi and a lot of the events that took place. While Osen was very strategic this campaign, as he had to be, where he set up everything that was going on with them receiving supplies and how they moved around, it could be argued that Riboku stood his ground and even bested Osen in a lot of ways. Now, a lot of people want to give Riboku crap and say that he totally boofed it, and he did. You know, there are screw-ups and there are victories for both sides. The ultimate downfall of Zhao at this point is taking Riboku off the battlefield, which was out of his control. The odds were extremely against the Qin, and through sheer will, they were able to push back the Zhao, take the cities. They got what they needed. But what is Zhao gonna do now? As we well know, Gyo is basically right next to the royal capital. At this point, Zhao is going to have to pull together all of its strength and become a stronger territory. If there's any talent that can be beat and pressured into diamonds, they need to come out now. Zhao is either going to have to toughen up or make the decision to move their royal capital. I think they are going to toughen up, they are going to get stronger, and Zhao is not going to collapse. Not after this arc. It's going to be a while down the road. I think they're going to be able to pull themselves back up and get rid of their king, get some new powers established, and hold out for longer before the Qin inevitably take over their territory. It's not really a secret. It's not a spoiler to say the Qin are going to take everything at some point. I think that Zhao's king's blatant disregard for the well-being of his country is going to backfire on him very soon. We might even get manga chapters covering the events that are about to unfold in Zhao. Riboku is scheduled for a public execution. Now I know the king is just doing his tyranny thing. I think everyone else realizes that they would not be where they are today, and the only reason why they weren't losing this war was Riboku. But taking him off the battlefield is what caused the collapse of that whole territory. The Qin are at their throat now, and the king is pretty much all to blame. So how is this going to turn out? We are about to see a coup d'etat. We are about to witness the whole political system of Zhao changing. Someone else is going to take charge, and hopefully they are much more competent than the current king. They need Riboku, especially if there isn't anyone to take his place. If Riboku was just your average, pretty fairly good general, wouldn't be that big of a deal. But he actually is one of the best strategists in the land. He does have his own martial might. Basically, I don't think the state of Zhao is going anywhere for at least another couple years in the Kingdom universe. We're about to see a coup d'etat. They're going to lose their king. Riboku's going to be saved. And they're going to toughen up. And I can't wait to see the changes that happen in Zhao. I am kind of tired of them being the enemy. I'm hoping that we see campaigns in other countries, at least for many arcs to come. Give us another Zhao arc down the road, but please go into another country that's not Wei or Zhao. I'm trying to see some action down in Chu. Those are my thoughts on what's going to happen in the state of Zhao coming in the near future. What do you guys think is going to happen? Is the pedo king going to remain on his pedestal? Is he going to be taken down? Is Riboku going to be saved? Is he going to be publicly executed? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I would really appreciate it. Thank you for watching the video. You're awesome. And that's it for this one. I'll see you for Kingdom Chapter 640. Oh, baby! Let's hope the pace picks up. For real. Bye-bye.